Kim Caldwell and her staff continue to aim high as they try to bring this Lady Vols program back to the forefront of women's college basketball. She already has the Paldo twins in the fold, and there's more visits from the elite in the country scheduled. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. Talia Goodwin on 3 Sports yesterday released an article. The number 13 recruit, Grace Knox, appropriately enough, has announced she's cut her Final Four to the Lady Vols, Texas, LSU, and USC Southern California. And she will take an official visit to Knoxville in September. Doesn't state specifically the weekend of that. But on 3, number 13 recruit, 6'2" wing. She can get up and down the court. She can create her own shot. There's some video we'll put up here and share with you as well. This is from DeBay. Another Lady Vols fan has her channel on here. FROM, DABAY, the F, the D, the B, they are all capitalized. If you want to look up her content and give her a sub to the channel as well. She puts out good content on the Lady Vols. She listens on here, comments as well. But yeah, let me put this up here for you here. This is a video debate, looks like put together yesterday that I found. And here you go. Let's kind of look at. So there's Knox scoring on the feed. Here she is creating her own shot. Nails that one. Looks like around the free throw line. She can drive. She's not afraid of contact. A lot of her highlights here that it has in this is her driving the lane. It is low down, but as we saw in the second clip on here, she can do her thing. And as you can see here, she can dribble, she can drive. With that type of athlete, with her size, with, she moves well, she would fit great in Kim Caldwell's style of play. So as I wrap that video up, so I want to pull up the article here as well, like I said, from Talia Goodwin on 3 Sports, talked about it, said there are several factors Knox is considering when deciding on a landing spot, but one of the biggest aspects is her bond with the coaching staff. These quotes here are from Grace Knox herself. Says, being able to bond with the coach that I want to play for and have passion with, Knox said. The style of play is really important to me. Just knowing I can fit into the program, knowing I can thrive and become my best self is really important. Location isn't a big thing for me. I'm willing to go wherever in the country. That's big for the Lady Vols because Grace Knox does play her basketball in California. She's from Rancho Cucamonga, California. And she said the visits will be crucial in forming her decision. Said physically being there is a huge thing for me too. Actually going on a visit, feeling the vibe, and whether it's for me or not will help a lot. So you got to hope when she comes to Knoxville. I'm hoping it plays into a good visit weekend for football. I think they're doing that with Nyla Brooks. She's visiting the weekend of the Alabama game. I think if you're Kim Caldwell and his staff, if possible, you've got to fit these visits for the fall in around football games. I think you've got to give that atmosphere for what's going on in Knoxville, especially with the excitement right now. We saw it where there was an article recently, I think it was on volquest.com, talking about how Josh Heupel, Rick Burns, and these guys had utilized the baseball experience. I know Kim Caldwell, when they were hosting recruits, some of the recruits from the portal utilized the Lady Vols softball experience as well. That's a big thing for this campus right now, is the fact that all these programs are doing so well. Sometimes it doesn't work out to where you can schedule it. I get that. Sometimes if a recruit can come on X date, you take them on X date. You don't, if you can get them here when you want, great. If not, you take them when you can get them, in my opinion. But if I look at it too, I'm looking at the September dates. You've got Kent State at home September 14th, and that is it. So it's a 7:45 game, according to utsports.com. If I'm Kim Caldwell and staff, which I'm not, man, that's the one I would shoot for, because the football team's at Oklahoma on the 21st, and it's an open date on the 28th. If you can get Grace Knox in here, she's coming across the country. I think you want to give her the whole experience. That seems like a great weekend, if possible, uh, to get her in. Of course, Nyla Brooks, top 15. She was previously committed to the previous staff, reopened her commitment, reopened her recruitment. This staff has gotten back in the door, though. She will visit, like I said earlier, the Alabama weekend. And now I've not seen, as far as the visit goes, but Lauren Hurst, the dual sport athlete, basketball and volleyball, great basketball player, great volleyball player. I've got to think Tennessee has a good shot of getting her in as well, especially her brother Grant plays on the men's team. As far as I know, he's a walk-on on the team. And then we'll go from there. I've counted as many as 10 offers to top 100. Now, that's not to say there's not more than that, but that the Lady Vols are in contention with. I'm not aware on any of those that are in like top twos, top fours, or anything like that. I do know the Lady Vols were in the top 10s for the top 2 prospects in the country. Both of those prospects did cut their list to 6 and did not include the Lady Vols on that. And you got to think with those type players, and even any of your ranked players, these recruitments, these relationships have been going on for a while. So Kim Caldwell and her staff, they're playing a little bit of catch up to me. I mean, that's what it seems like, especially when you come in here compared to these other staffs. But what they're doing so far, they're visible at tournaments. I think they're doing a great job. And, the biggest thing that's going to help with this staff is results on the court. And, they recruited the portal well, 5 Power 5 contributors added to the equation in Knoxville, the players who were returning. I think expectations are that Kim Caldwell will come in and do what she's done at Marshall and Glenville State. She'll come in and win. I'm not saying championships this year or anything like that, but she will put an exciting product on the court, and she'll win some basketball games this year. The step to revitalizing this Lady Vols brand and this Lady Vols program is underway. They're doing good things down here. They're recruiting well. They're being visible. I think the excitement for this program is higher than I can remember in a while. Let's just hope it translates on the court. And the results will take care of itself on the recruiting trail if you're winning games. This staff has a real good possibility of finishing with a top 5 class this year. They ranked second according to ITAL Coops, but you got to factor in your Southern Cal, South Carolina, LSU, Texas, UConn, et cetera, et cetera. They're going to add players too. The Lady Vols, they just keep adding to what they already have with the Paldo twins. This will be a heck of a start. And then I'm sure they'll add through the portal as well with as many graduations as they're going to have after this season. If you like the content on here, make sure you hit that thumbs up, that like button. Biggest thing to help me too as well, if you're aware of people who's not found the channel yet and you like the content, share it out. That helps the channel a lot. If you want notifications, I'll be going live tomorrow night, Monday night, 7:30. That's going to be the norm going forward. We're going to try to make that a regular. I've said that before. There's been some Mondays it's just not worked out. But Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be going live moving forward. I did start some memberships this week. The membership tiers start $2.99, $4.99, and $99.99 a month. If you want to click join, when it comes up, you can see what the perks are for that. I want to thank Papa J, Bonnet, Clay, and G White for being the first 3 members joining the channel this week. I appreciate you guys joining it. There is also a Patreon available if you just want to contribute $1 a month to the channel. A lot of this money, it's not out here bumming money, so to speak. This stuff is, getting the equipment, being able to get to cover, especially covering 4 sports. And I very well may take up Lady Vols softball as well, trying to get those covered. All this stuff, it does cost money. Sure, I'm contributing money myself on it, but it's always nice too to have contributions to help bring the best coverage out here. All right, it's not out here chasing money or anything like that. This stuff, getting the equipment, it does cost. I'm a teacher. All right, I'm happy with what I do and what I make, but still, yet, if you're going to do stuff as well, it is what it is in those contents. But yeah, if you want to say thanks or anything down the bottom right corner as well, that's always appreciated. Also, if you can't afford to do it or don't want to, that's fine as well. Just sharing out the content, helping, that's greatly appreciated as well. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Frank Rock, House of Orange Sports Channel. Go Vols and go Lady Vol.
Everyone rejects me.